Yeah, yo. Woke up in the morning and to God be the glory. Thankful for another day to tell my story. Put my opinions in the universe and let them orbit. I'm from the dirty south with a dirty mouth, might need orbit. Miss things on me like a nigga Norbit. Had to refuse them cause my bitch no refusion, she gorgeous. As I dap my sons up and kiss my daughter forehead. Tell them we gon' get this money till my pockets morbid. Remember living in apartments, now we playing mortgage. You ain't gotta like a nigga regardless, baby, I'm blessed. And I keep that blick with me, we like grits and eggs. As you sip your coffee, flick your cigarette and let a nigga vent. Yeah.
We back. We back. Grits and Eggs Podcast, episode 32. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle. But who's behind the camera?
Big Gullah Cat.
Yeah, episode 32. Magic Johnson. Hey! As always, let me take the glasses off. All right. That was just for the intro. As always, shoot me an email. gritsandeggspod@gmail.com. We back. 647-234-EGGS. Hit us up. That's the voicemail line. You need some advice? We got some advice from the listeners today. They got problems, we got answers. But if you want to call in, leave a voicemail. The number is 647-234-3447. That's 647-234-EGGS. Shop Coffee Black. Come on. We don't even got to say it at this point. Just go ahead and get you some of that Gucci Mane. And Shop Coffee Black. We got the discount for you. It's right there in the description. We showing love. Show him some love. Huh? Listen, bro. At the end of the last podcast, we said, hey, we got to pay Shopify. We got to pay Printify. We owe them a nice little grip. This what we need. Niggas showed up. Y'all showed up. The merch is coming. We're setting up Suki is setting up the website as we speak. She said, hey, I got the money. It's paid. We're good. The merch coming soon. The Gullah. It's coming soon. The Grits and Eggs signature logo. It's coming soon. Matter of fact, Tristan, put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. I'm going to send you the image. Just put it on the screen. Let them see what's shaking. You're going to see me in it. Dipped. Huh? Might have to show Big Cat off. Sick nigga. It's a sick nigga DM me. It's a lot of sick niggas out here. Sick nigga DM me. Hey, my nigga. I need a lot of cream in the streets on the tee. No, we can't do that. We're not doing that. No, he said, matter of fact, I need the hoodie. You know, it's finna be cold outside. I need a lot of cream in the streets on the hoodie.
Damn, he's trying to wear this everywhere. He's trying to be outside.
I said, my brother, I'm finna block you. You a sick nigga. You're a sick man. Your son's a sick man with 6 thoughts. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. He's a sick nigga. A lot of cream in the streets on a hoodie is disgusting. We can't do that. I'm sorry. We're going to have to draw the line somewhere. But to put them on the island tees is coming soon because Mayor Eric Adams has pleaded not guilty to federal corruption charges as New York governor considers removing him. Considers.
I think it's coming.
Mayor Eric Adams looks like he crawls out the sewer for a slice of pizza. That nigga looks like Donatello like a motherfucker. Hey, he like he's one with the rats. You know what I'm saying? Where my phone at? Hey, matter of fact, bring up that clip that I sent you before we read this, which is a sick indictment. It's crazy. Yeah, let me see that. This is a super cut. From Donatello himself.
Eric is your mayor. We getting W's now. We need a mayor of swagger. I'm the Biden of Brooklyn.
Nah, this is when we knew. The Biden of Brooklyn is crazy. Look, I guarantee you when he said that, it was like, look into him. Look into him. He's getting a little too comfortable up there.
Swagger. I'm the Biden of Brooklyn. You know, I wake up in the morning at some time and look at myself and I give myself the finger. I'm Gandhi-like. I think like Gandhi. I act like Gandhi. I want to be like Gandhi. This is life.
Yo, son, he said this is life. He said this is life. He was holding a big ass cucumber. A cucumber. Cucumber. This is the sick nigga.
Wow, dog.
When that knows me, they know one thing. I hate rats. Some of the
Yeah. You don't hate rats. You learn from them. The rat is your master. Hey, listen, bro. I've maintained this position. You never trust a man without facial hair. You know what I mean? Look at me. Minimal facial hair. Mustache. Little fuzz down the bottom. Nice little soul patch. No mustache on a man? Danger. Danger's present. No mustache beard? High tide. The tides are rising. The tides are rising. Bald head, no facial hair combo? Category 5. You gotta, that's Helena. We gotta get him the fuck out of here. Speaking of which, thoughts and prayers go out to all the victims, all the people who lost something. Eastern Tennessee, Western North Carolina, Southern Georgia, Florida. People woke up to nothing. Some people lost their lives. That's a very serious situation. Thoughts and prayers out to those people. I know thoughts and prayers don't do much. I know money would help. But the most we got for you over here at the Grizzly Next Podcast is thoughts and prayers. Just keeping it a bean with you. Somebody pointed out that it seemed to destroy a lot of sundown towns. Now, I'm not gonna.
They are crazy.
Yo, people are crazy.
Insane.
No sympathy. Niggas is like, oh, that's a small town in Tennessee. A lot of whites. Niggas said, well, it probably was a sundown town. But listen, bro, there was bridges being destroyed where you can't even access people anymore. Asheville, North Carolina is decimated. It's just a very sad situation, bro. I know we do a lot of joking here, but this is serious because people last week were going on about their business. The same way they had been for years, everything was normal, and overnight, their towns are decimated. They're out of here. So, thoughts and prayers. Now, New York City's embattled mayor pleaded not guilty Friday to federal corruption charges after prosecutors accused him of using his power and influence to garner free trips, luxury hotel stays, and questionable campaign donations. Mayor Eric Adams is charged with bribery, wire fraud, conspiracy, and 2 counts of soliciting campaign contributions from foreign nationals. I'm going to tell you right now, that wire fraud and conspiracy, that's going to stick. Mm-hmm. That's going to stick.
They got him.
The conspiracy is tough to beat.
Wire fraud.
But the wire fraud is crazy. That mean they got it.
Yeah.
That mean they got it. That mean they see it. They dousing in some other shit just to, we charge them with everything we find. Those two, that conspiracy and wire fraud, and then 2 counts, which they got them. 2 is extremely specific.
There was so much wire fraud, they had to split it up.
Look, this is what this is coming from. This is what this. We're just gonna split it down to 2. We don't got time. I am not guilty, Your Honor, Adams said in the Lower Manhattan Federal Court Friday. Lower Manhattan, that's that's New York undercover right there. That's dun. You're done.
That's a Dick Wolf production.
That Dick Wolf production. He's fucking out of here. Look, we can see Rikers, but we're going to Alcatraz. Put that nigga on the island. He's going to the island. Kamala sending that nigga a direct flight. Oh, you like luxury hotels? Get your steps together, nigga. I hope you like routines. I hope you like dancing. Magistrate Judge Catherine Parker allowed Adams to be released after the hearing, but with caveats. The mayor cannot have contact with anyone involved in the allegations in the indictment. Aside from that, the mayor can still maintain routine business contacts, communicate with family members. The judge also allowed Adams to keep his passport. Adams appeared in court as the defendant. Adams' appearance in court as a defendant is a stark contrast from his work fighting crime as an NYPD captain, a job he often touted during his political career. The mayor, a Democrat elected in 2021, has denied wrongdoing and said he doesn't plan to resign. I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of this city as I have done throughout my entire professional career. All right, what the mayor is accused of. Between 2016 and October 2023, Adams sought and accepted benefits such as free luxury hotel travel, campaign donations from foreigners, including Turkish officials, according to a 57-page, 15,000-word indictment. Brother, you are cooked. Brother.
It's a lot of manpower.
It's a lot of manpower, my nigga.
And hours.
Niggas was just listening. All right, man. He did that. What else? You're the Biden of Brooklyn. It's crazy.
Biden of Brooklyn.
Brother, you had a good run. You're out. You're done. Man, hold on one second. Here's the thing. Black men have historically in this country been kept away from power. And some freedom of independence of power, right? The only power we've really been able to maintain is our power over women. Niggas want to play ball. Niggas want to play ball with the whites. Eric Adams thought he was Rudy Giuliani. You know, Rudy Giuliani, Italian man, probably accepted a bunch of shady donations. But he's playing white ball. That's white ball. That's the game they play. Being a cop, you probably thought being a cop, hey, these are my cronies. These are my people. We do dirty business. Brothers in blue, brothers in arms. Big blue shield. When you start seeing people get cracked down, when, you know, anybody would get nervous. Anybody doing shady business, like this whole Diddy thing, right? This is somebody operating, you know, the way that maybe a Clive Davis did. And often we think we can, you know, as black men, we get in these spaces and we get power and we think we can, you know, I can behave the same way my white mentors have. They've been getting away with it. Nobody's batting an eye. They're letting me get away with it. I can assume that an indictment that big would make a lot of people nervous. There's a lot of people involved in that, okay? You know, when we first came out and it was 1,000 bottles of baby oil, shit was funny. It's time for shit not to be so funny anymore, all right? You know, the jokes are out. This is a pretty serious situation. You know, we could wait until the trial starts and all the evidence comes out. But as far as like the jokes, you know, putting liquor in baby oil bottles and customizing sneakers that look like Johnson, that's out. That's corny. All right. These are serious. There's a lot of victims involved in this, including children. We made jokes. Fine. You know, if it was tasteless on our behalf, we apologize. But at the same time, that was a one and done. Enough time has passed. Enough shit is starting to come out. Let's put the jokes behind us, all right? But it just goes, it's like you fall for common white corruption. This is common white corruption. This is how they keep their system afloat. Underhanded deals, taking bribes. But sometimes when the heat is on and the walls start closing in, somebody got to take a fall. Perfect. We got a fucking black guy right here just doing the thing. Just pin it on him. What? I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book. It's the oldest trick in the book. It's actually Jim Crow 101. Just let the black guy take the fall. Yeah, I did something unsavory to my daughter. Okay, and I killed my wife. Saw a black guy leaving the scene. Any black guy will do. How many? I mean, we talk about this all the time. Guys, this is it. It's old carrot in a box. Catch a rabbit trick. What are you thinking? You can't operate like this. Look, this is the thing about LeBron, right? LeBron never got too big where he didn't realize he was black. This is why he kept it. We're keeping it under wraps. We're keeping it clean. We're going to keep it clean. This is my wife. These are my kids. A little nepotism. We're going to open up a school. Every now and then I make an appearance. I cuss, I say nigga. That's what I do. He ain't never tried to be, I'm going to act like Michael Jordan. I think I'm Larry Bird now. Nah. I'm going to be LeBron, and I understand what that come with. Because sometimes you get a little too big for your britches, you forget you a nigga. And these white folks are always prepared to remind you. They're always ready to remind niggas. Clive Davis, they asked Clive Davis about Diddy. He
Who?
huh? Sorry, me so old, me so forget. Me got dementia.
Never been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
No, nigga, as soon as he seen the camera, nigga was, all right, action. Huh?
Nigga, ruined a little bit.
He's the Biden of Brooklyn. he pulled that Joe Biden out. Huh? I don't know nothing. I don't even know where I am. Here, grab my arm. Hurry up. Make it seem like you're helping me. Did he? Does he have any other names? Puffy? Love. Sean? Sean Carter? No, Sean Combs.
Never heard of him.
I've never heard of the guy.
Damn.
That's enough questions for today. Throw that nigga under. You're done. They just found tunnels. Niggas think they can do the Hugh Hefner. You're not Hugh Hefner, brother. You're not a white man. I want you niggas. What is wrong? Why can't, listen, I get it. You want to have fun. You want to, sex is enough. Sex is enough. Be righteous with the pape. You got to be righteous with the pape. This is the evils of Lucy are all around you, my nigga. They're all around you, my nigga. They're waiting for you to take the bait. Then they're going to let you run. And then who's going to, and then not only do you fall, but you take so many black people down with you. And the whites. Oh, don't you love it when a good plan comes together? Everything according to plan. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, we're 400-0.
400-0 is insane.
2016 Warriors. The 96 Bulls. These niggas are relentless. These niggas are relentless with the triple cross. They're relentless with it. They're relentless with the triple cross.
But it's all fault for keep falling for it.
You keep falling for it. You get around the whites and you think you got that I know it's unfair. Change the game. How about you be righteous with the pape? What's wrong with being righteous with the pape? The thing is, Negro Damas. Time and time again, I call it. Time and time again, I throw up the shot from half court. Niggas like, he can't keep making it from half court. And what has happened? Keeps going in. Future. Suboxone wrap on a box Chevy? That's a little forward. Talk about putting it right there in the open. Now, I said he was a pharmaceutical rep in a TikTok video, and niggas was like, this is a reach, and some people were like, nah, this kind of actually makes sense. He doesn't do drugs.
Doesn't.
I mean, he looks... The only thing that's really taking him out the game is all that fucking. All them kids, it's a lot of stress. It's starting to melt the face a little bit. And Future's a real nigga, so he not gonna do the Botox. He gonna age. Nigga said he's starting to look like Morgan Freeman. Niggas is in my comment section calling him Morgan Streep. He look like Meryl Streep. No, it's a sick week for the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Black men. But Future, the king of putting cream in the streets. The absolute king. Fuck the double cup. This man putting a lot of cream in the streets. I mean, he's famous for it. I mean, and he's showing no signs of stopping. But the Suboxone rap is really forward. To promote a drug that's supposed to help you wean yourself off of opioids, that is a synthetic. So, okay, you want to get off heroin, I'm going to give you more heroin. We're just going to push it through the pharmacy. And again, artists, pay attention to artists. Art is supposed to disrupt the system. It's not supposed to support it. If the art supports the system, it's not art, it's an advertisement. That's a billboard. It's like, Okay, guys, you know, y'all keep. I'm gonna just wrap the box Chevy in Suboxone. We're gonna, you know, it is what it is. Niggas can't just close the drawer quietly. Gotta slam it shut. Fuck what these niggas got going on over here. Fuck them and they 6K subscribers. I need a spoon. Which is what niggas was saying before Future gave them Suboxone. They was on the heroin. I need a spoon. And now niggas finna be on Suboxone even more addicted. And they're taking... Art is supposed to disrupt the system, guys. That's what art is. If it supports the system, it's an advertisement. We're going to keep saying it because that's not art. Niggas is supporting the system. And what the system is doing is cutting out the streets. The things that they should be getting arrested for, right? What we get arrested for in the streets is pushing drugs. Frank Lucas, $1 million a day, flying in that dope from Vietnam. Some pharmacists, some nigga at Pfizer was like, that's not going to happen again. We're going to start pressing it up ourselves. Yeah, they attacked our towers, okay? We got to go find the weapons of mass destruction. And it just so happened that we stumbled upon hundreds of thousands of acres of poppy plants. What are we going to do with them? And then around the same time, the Sacco family just wiped out West Virginia. They just wiped it out with OxyContin. I mean, I'm not saying that it's connected, but fuck. Is anybody held accountable? No, it's legal. It's Suboxone. It's not boy. It's not dog food. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. It's Suboxone. It's got a brand name.
Suboxone.
And it's supposed to help you get off. We're helping, guys. Come on, guys. We're helping. No, common white corruption. And Future's like, you know, a bag is a bag. Wrap that box Chevy in Suboxone. We're going to help the kids get off drugs, which is going to subsequently put them on harder drugs because it's a synthetic heroin, which means at some point, the doctor ain't going to keep prescribing it to you. Then you got to go back to the streets. And the cycle starts all over again. It's just sick work. It's sick.
Nasty work.
It's nasty work, bruh. And the thing is like, how sick of a nigga are you? It's like, I'm going to promote opioids for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And now we got, guys, we found a solution. Okay? Have no fear. The kids are safe with me. Just have them do synthetic heroin. Huh? I mean, it's kid tested, mother approved. The doctor's prescribing it. What's the problem? Big Pharma. They said that's what he was saying in the mask off, and now I can't unhear it. Big Pharma. Big Pharma.
Yeah. Damn. Wow.
Percocet. Molly Percocet. Big Pharma. He's a sick nigga. Nah, you know what? This ain't art. This is, you know... Maybe Watch the Party Die was more about Kendrick, but like we really kind of like we need to stop calling shit fire. That's not fire. That's dangerous. Because think about how impressionable a 14-year-old is. You know, how many niggas wanted to be Bloods because of Lil Wayne? Thousands. Millions. Oh, I used to be throwing up all the signs. In the privacy of my home. Not doing that outside. A little dangerous. Niggas, sometimes nigga whoop your ass. You know, you might get jumped. You don't want to get caught lagging like that. But I'm saying, the thing is like we go from promoting we promote guns, then we promote drugs, promoting gang, all of these things that we complain about that's destroying the neighborhood. But the niggas were holding up, we're exalting these niggas, and they're the ones with the big voices, and they're the ones promoting it. Now, let's talk about art and not advertisement. Tupac, Carl Kanai. That's art. We used to support small black brands. You niggas have all this influence. There's legitimate black brands out here. Look at Telfar. Just seeing it on a celebrity. They are up there. They're right up there with the rest of them. I mean, we could be doing this for us, by us. You know, even how real of a nigga LL Cool J is like, I'm supposed to be promoting Gap. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a freestyle for FUBU. And niggas that knew with the FUBU hat on, I mean, that's how much we used to care. Like, we used to really give a fuck about each other to the point where it's like, we in this together, you know? But now, y'all let a couple of people get a seat at the table here and there. Niggas get too comfortable around white people, start thinking you white people, and then you just start taking a bag. Givenchy, no, who is that? Balenciaga? Sick campaign. Like, gimp mask on children. Nasty work. We gonna still wear that? Oh, but your fave. You know, your fave. You know.
They got them on. So we gotta wear it.
Come on. Yeah. Cardi's, I saw my favorite celebrity. They're still wearing Balenci. Why I gotta have morals and they don't? Are you a bought and paid for advertiser? Because that's what they are. They're bought and paid. People wonder all the time, oh man, niggas ain't artists no more. This person sucks. Where's all the talented art? No, they have influence. They have followers. Nigga, they're advertisers. The same way that me, 170, I think I'm 180K on TikTok now, right? Every day, niggas trying to get me to sell shit on the TikTok shop. I'm not doing that. I'm not a hucker. Niggas are hucking products. I'm not a huckster. I'm not a fucking grifter. I'm not finna hustle Alibaba products for you niggas. Just to make, a 10% commission off of a $10 item. Whopping fucking, I get $1, nigga? Word. And then you end up being a nigga that's on TikTok all day, on live, doing QVC ads. Just cleaning shit that's already clean. You're sick. Now, if you low-level niggas, you niggas are low-level. If you low-level common-ass niggas with jobs get to huck Alibaba products, and you're doing it 6 hours at a time. Just cleaning a bathroom that's clean. Just just drilling the shit out. Just digging the grout out of the towel. Just, cleaning the fuck out of a tub. Slanging moissanite earrings. Just doing anything you can do to make a buck. If you're doing it, oh, look at this jumpsuit. Girls, you've never seen your ass look so nice. You just out here hucking. Nameless products. Nameless shit. You can find it on the TikTok shop. Shit ain't got no name. Because it's coming from Guanghong. you know that one place. It's coming from that one place. It starts with a G. It's clearly a manufacturing district in China. It's coming from the mainland. Straight to your motherfucking door. AliExpress. If you think your low-level ass getting sent these type of advertisement, then of course Shaq is coming out with Shaqalicious gummies.
Just Shaq face.
Just the nigga's head. Come eat Shaq's head. Come on, guys.
Just the tip.
It's just the tip.
Oh shit.
I mean, bro, are we just that feverishly consuming that we're not paying attention to the game? This nigga he's doing ads for the General. Now listen.
Shaq in the bag, bro.
He's a fucking advertiser. That's what hey, listen. Ethical or not, Shaq do some ethical shit, Car insurance for the low. Sneakers for the low. He look out for the people for the most part. Let's keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? Shaq is always looking out for people. Then he's on IG with an IG model and his big ass feet. You know what I'm saying? It's sick niggas. It's a bunch of sick niggas. Hold on, let's get back to. Hold on. Listen, we just have to stop. Let's stop calling these people artists and let's just start calling them advertisers. Future, Pharmaceutical Salesman of the Decade. It just is what it is. Do you think they give Drake the Jordan OVO collab because it's like, oh, these are basketball sneakers, guys? No, this is a way to sell more retros. These people are used to sell. It's not even about music. You feel me? I get Kendrick is trying to get niggas to buy phones with no apps. He feels like niggas need to touch grass. He's doing his own thing. But whatever he's hucking, he obviously, this is from his own mind, and this is on his own product. He does get sponsored by big brands. He shows up. The niggas on the LV Chanel show, I love when you count me out. Fresh as fuck. Fresh as a bitch. They all advertise. But we can't say that he doesn't do art. The nigga does art. He's not pushing anything but taking care of your own mental health. Go to therapy. Face your demons. And then now it's time to watch the party die. Shouting out niggas like D1 that just want niggas to grow up. Hey, let's not be 40 years old and still promote gangbanging. Let's not do that. How about we tell niggas to put the guns down? Oh, but that don't sell. All right, well, maybe you need to stop rapping. It's time to find a new lane. Thing I like about Pusha T, he talks about that same cocaine he used to sell. He just does. This is high art cocaine dealing. It's very descriptive. It's very detailed. This is avant-garde of the dope dealing. Okay, this is art. The nigga said caviar facials remove the toxins. It's just art. It feels great. It doesn't feel like you want to go sell dope. It feels like you want to see it played out in a museum. It's art. Some niggas are just blatant advertisers, low level talent. You remember, for instance, just go in your. We're not even gonna go through it here. Let's just go through in your own mind. How many things are you aware of because of rap music? Would you know what a Switch is? Would you know what a Draco is? Would you have ever heard of Balenciaga? Would you have ever thought to buy Versace? All of these things you really got to question. Like when we used to promote our own brands, used to promote black brands, and that was a thing. We used to wear FUBU. We used to wear FUBU Platinum. We used to wear Fat Farm. All of these brands that we wore when we was kids was black people shit. A Nietzsche. We used to wear that. And it was promoted by rappers. And it was some more. And they, again, the kings of the triple cross. How about we just start using these niggas? First of all, we're going to send them some packs. We're going to make them look rich. And we're going to make it look unobtainable. Now we finna put niggas on the treadmill. Huh? The real hustle and bustle. You niggas out here got dreams. Welcome to the rat race. All of that for a Louis bag. It's sick work, bro. We really got to question. Like, if we don't fuck with America, if we see how much America don't fuck with us, why do we spend so much of our money on their shit? It's because people like that look like us. You know, advertising is psychological and emotional. Nigga look like me. He talk like I talk. He's from the same neighborhood as me. This is what he have on. I guess if I want to be successful, I gotta have that shit on too. Niggas had y'all paying $100 plus for Champion. Let me take the protection off when I say this. That wasn't it. That wasn't it, nigga. Fila wasn't it. That's Grant Hill shit. Oh, Beyonce had on the Fila. Go give me some chunky ass Filas for 150 pounds. That wasn't it. Stop letting niggas huck to you. Niggas are hucking. Niggas are just hucking products and you're buying it. But speaking of that, Shadur Sanders, him and Travis Hunter, these...
Yo, they doing their thing, son. Yo.
These are great athletes, okay? But Cam Newton tried to come holler at, you know. Yeah, I didn't want to feel like I was beating a dead horse there. It was getting a little long-winded, but we're going to move on. I just want you niggas to think. Yeah, I just want niggas to think. That's it.
That's what we're here for.
We're here to think. Cam Newton goes out on the field. Now, one thing about the Sanders family, they don't forget shit. You talk shit about them, they gonna remember. He tried to go dap Cam up. He dapped Cam. Cam trying to talk. I'm doing my warm-up. I'm pretty sure You remember what you said, nigga. Cam walks away embarrassed. Cameras all on him. He's working really hard to ruin his legacy. First of all, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant really shined a light on him that he's not going to be able to get off of him. Because when you dolo around the homies and you talking, and your locks is poking up out the top, niggas think you're a great thinker. Freeform locks. This guy must be a great thinker.
He's a Basquiat.
A Stetson hat. He must be a great thinker. He smokes cigars.
He's keeping his bag.
He's smoking cigars with Steve Harvey. This nigga must be a great thinker. Sometimes we want niggas that do what they do to do what they do and do it well. Love hearing Cam on the 4th and 1 talk football. Tony Romo retired. What have we seen Tony Romo doing? He just talking football.
Drinking Coronas, baby.
Talking football, drinking Coronas. Cam, you can wear the hats. You can smoke the cigars and you can talk football. Let's reel it in on talking life. Some niggas don't need to talk life. Charleston White. Let's stop talking life. All right? Because when you was in your bag, you was going against the rappers. We was like, okay, he making a lot of sense. This man has a mission. The nigga, Woody, you know, he's a street nigga. You know, he did what he did. He trying to change his life. Now you trying to beef with him. You look corny, bro. That nigga done went from Unk to the ultimate goofy. He just a goofy ass nigga at this point. Dr. Umar, it's like, he ain't even keep it low no more. He trying to put a lot of cream in the streets. He just trying to put a lot of cream in the streets. Niggas get to talk like they don't stay on task, bro. Niggas gotta stay on task. Do whatever you do well, do that. Boosie.
Boosie lost his mind.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. My eyes yellow, man. My kidneys failing, man. I got diabetes, man. And every time gay people talk, I'm going to say something about it, man. Embarrassing the fuck out your family, bro. On one end, niggas do something great. Buy land, put their own houses on it. You know your daughter a lesbian, bro. Let that be. Let that be. You got all these fucking kids. They all in the house. You obviously a great dad. She don't even want to talk bad about you, bro. Let that girl be, bro. What's up with these niggas, bro?
He had 2 light skins kissing in the back seat.
It was no problem with lesbianism then.
He loved it.
Oh. What's up with you niggas, bro? What happened in Angola? Because guess who else was in Angola?
Bling, bling. Every time I come around your city.
Even worse, more sinister. There was another nigga in Angola that was more dangerous than them niggas. Walking in the nigga's cell, sliding the knife, say, nigga, fight for your ass. He was in Angola.
He was in Angola?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Boosie, did you lose the fight?
He slid Boosie a knife?
He slid Boosie a knife ever since. Boosie was dying. Fuck these gay niggas, man. Shit, man. They trying to program our kids, man.
Now, Tristan got to insert that clip so they can know what we talking about.
Yeah, because he lost the Boosie, you evidently lost the knife fight. And now it's your life's mission.
She still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown.
Well, why? She's grown.
Because I don't want it to contaminate her others. It's a generation we raising. I don't want her to get contaminated to her other 6, 7 sisters.
But that's your daughter, folks. Like, talking about your daughter can't come around because she might contaminate your... Like, what do you think being gay is? It's got to... At some point, you too obsessed with it where it got to be something going on. Maybe you just want to express something. Maybe you want to... Maybe it's a nigga out there you want to kiss him. Just to see how I feel. Just go do that and stay off the fucking internet. You still be talking to Vlad. Like, we don't fuck with you. We can't fuck with that.
I know what it was. I know what Boosie did. He's probably not going to admit it, but I know what he did. One day he was out in the city. He seen one of them fine transgender women. He thought it was what it wasn't. And somebody told him, nah, he's been fighting in his mind ever since.
Fighting the attraction. Listen, my nigga, sometimes you out in the city of Atlanta.
You at the Hawks game.
See some nice legs on somebody. See that bust down. See her from the side profile. Damn. Shorty high.
Fire.
Shorty fire. And you gotta admit to yourself, damn, trans women be looking good. I'll admit it. Hey, one of the biggest contentions I have with trans women, not a big fan of dick. Just don't want nothing to do with that. But to say that they're not attractive, it's 2024. They be attractive. But that ain't your thing. I'm a heterosexual. That's fine. What's up with Boosie? You can't just say they're attractive and keep it pushing.
Keep it moving.
Just keep it moving, my nigga. That's not your thing. But you conflicted. I remember you was conflicted.
He was loose. You could all around that nigga. Oh my God.
Now look at what you're doing. Misusing your influence. Had your son raped? Just keep it real. That's what it was. He had your son raped. It was fine then. Oh, no problem with pedophilia. No big deal. My daughter like girls. I'm an exiler. I'm an ostracizer from the family, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That shit lame, my nigga. So we just gotta put Boosie on the island with the rest of them. We're gonna put Boosie on the island till he figure out. We're just gonna put him on the island temporarily till he figure out what he want to do with his sexuality. We're gonna put him and Aaron Adams on the island with the nigga from Angola, and we're gonna figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure out what's going on. Whoa.
What happened?
Whoa.
What happened, son?
I saw an egregious video today. What? Nigga was what's the fat white nigga 1090 Jake, something like that.
Yeah.
He was talking about something he seen in prison. He in the cell.
All right.
Nigga put the tent up because he finna take a shit.
Okay.
The nigga taking a shit. It's not funny because this is sexual assault. It's terrible, bruh. But the nigga, he said a nigga walked in there with a knife and said, don't even wipe, just turn around with the knife on him, son.
I gotta die.
Yo, son, kill me.
Hey, yo, I gotta die.
Don't even wipe is crazy.
That's nasty work, bro. What?
What are you talking about? Yo, we really gotta get to a point where we take like, yo, what is like it? Let me say this the right way. Let me think about how I want to say this. Men raping men is too much of a joke, too much push as a fear, and not taken seriously enough to really have real prison reform when male rape is a part of going to prison. It's too much a part of it. And then you got the same thing we made a connection with this week. For some reason, if you want to go to the top in certain industries, more sexual assault from man on man. What's good with niggas, bro?
It's the power thing.
Okay, so the same thing that if you walk in on a nigga while he taking a shit and pull a knife and say, don't even wipe, that's fear, bro. That's power. You're pulling a power move on niggas. We're using sexual abuse and rape to garner power over other men. And then it being, this is a joke. This is funny. A clip resurfaced of Lil Wayne, basically letting Lil Twist know, I'm finna put you through what I went through.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He, quote, said, I got raped at 11, Twist, and I loved it. He didn't specify who raped him.
Yeah.
He did specify at 11. What did he do at 12?
Had a baby. What he do at 12?
He shot himself.
Oh, yeah, he did shoot himself. He tried to commit suicide.
Wobbity wobbity. Birdman had you kissing them in the mouth in front of the homies. Oftentimes, when it comes to men, like, you gotta understand, this is skewing niggas' perception of life. You can't. First, we're not having a healthy relationship with sex as men in general because we're constantly told to just objectify women.
Right.
They're only seen as like objects, right? This is an issue, right? Now, I've talked about this before, but when I was 8 years old, I was sexually assaulted by an older family member. It was a woman. She was about 5-6 years my senior, trusted by the family to watch me. It rewired my brain. I was never thinking about sex. And then shit was happening to me. I was being forced to do things. And then things was happening to me. And I don't have any idea how to wrap my mind around that. So sex becomes very peculiar for me for years. Anytime I start to get close to a woman in an intimate way, I get extremely nervous. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is a natural impulse. This is something I'm supposed to be doing, right? Naturally. Why do I feel like I'm doing something wrong? Because something wrong was done to me and I ain't allowed to tell. And I didn't tell my dad about this shit till I was like 32. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this is what happened to me from another woman. A lot of men go through that with older women. And granted, I've come to terms with it. She was just a kid herself. She was like 13, 14 years old. Shit was probably happening to her. You feel me? And then she's carrying this out, right? And that's the cycle of abuse. And now we see in real time cycles of abuse for power. It's hazing in the sense of how fraternities haze each other. We've all went through this thing. We're all going through this together in secret. I've seen you at your most vulnerable. I've seen you at a humiliated state. But guess what? That stays between us. Same thing. You a thug, you a gangster, you bust your gun. I've seen you participate in shit that goes against that code by virtue of street morals, which is extremely homophobic. And then we see Boosie, extremely homophobic. What are we? Niggas are participating in shit that they're shamed of, right? Or niggas are being sexually assaulted and they have that shame, and the only way to do it is project homophobia out into the world. Because what do? We try to get the light off of us. We're trying to deflect. If we are going to go forward as a community, we really need to address how much sexual assault and sexual abuse and rape is going and being swept under the rug. And then people are just going out into the world like nothing is happening. Then getting put in these compromising positions or compromising others for power. And I know that it's embarrassing and I know you think it's emasculating, but you could be saving literally millions of people if you're honest. Me saying that and just being honest about it, even though it was embarrassing, it was humiliating for me for a long time. I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. I got to a point where I started like, no, that just meant I was that nigga. Like that meant I was, but no, I was a child. I was a kid. I was innocent. That wasn't supposed to happen to me. And then we go through this life. And when it comes to women, it's like, oh, well, that just is what happens to women. And then we sweep it under the table like Unc still present. Unc still at the family functions. No, Unc might have to die. Or at least get jumped by the family, or at the very least, because you're ruining people's lives and you're ruining their relationships and you're ruining the possible connections that they can have with people because you're fucking up their brain. You're rewiring their brain. And we can't keep carrying on like this is common practice. If in other communities, if in certain industries it's common practice, that don't mean it's right. This is why niggas are going to jail, because it ain't right. This shit is illegal. This shit is severely traumatizing. It's not right. You're fucking up people. And then you wonder why people can't... Black people, why we have such tarnished relationships? You got all these people out here that are victims of sexual assault and sexual violence and rape trying to act like nothing ever happened. Which may fuck up your relationship with the opposite sex. Fuck up your relationship with your elders when they don't believe you. Fuck up your relationship with your family when nobody supports you. Fuck up your relationship with the opposite sex because they did it to you. And if it was done by the same sex, fuck up that relationship. How many young boys out here was touched by older, and now they got to go in the world and now they extra macho to try to deflect off that. That's a serious situation that we don't address it enough. And I understand it's a hard conversation, but how much of the relationship with one another is going to be healed by us being honest about how many people this is happening to? Then when niggas come out and say something about it, we laugh. No, that shit ain't funny. That shit is serious, bro. We're gonna let it breathe for a second. Hold on, we'll be right back. We got top 5 coming, and then we got some emails from the fans. I'm gonna just say this, and then we're gonna move to the top 5. Talking about trauma frees you. That's what therapy is, to talk about it, to work your way through it. Because this is how most things go when you sweep them under the rug. Either you vow to never do it to somebody else, or you do it to other people because it was done to you. You grow up with an alcoholic father. Sometimes you vow to never drink a sip of alcohol. Sometimes you become an alcoholic yourself. So this week in that top five best female rappers, best women of rap.
Ooh.
Got your list?
I got a list, huh?
At number 5, I got Queen Latifah. At number 4, I'm going Nicki Minaj. Number 3, we going Lil' Kim. Number 2, often overlooked, always slept on, Missy, Misdemeanor Elliott. And at number 1, the goddess. She's not always there when you call, and she's not always on time. Lauryn Hill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Big Cat. Talk to me.
Right. So our top 5 is quite similar, with a few exceptions. At number 5, coming in, Rhapsody.
That's nice.
At number 4, Queen Latifah. At number 3, soft as a jelly bean, but hard as a rock, MC Light, son.
Yeah. Shout out to the queen.
At number 2, Missy Elliott. And at number 1,
You gotta know.
you gotta know who it is. She, listen, can sing and rap.
Oh, she's hot. She's the goat.
Listen, and she's fine. Oh my God, she was beautiful, bro.
The
God.
originator of, not to objectify her, originator of the moose knuckle.
Oh my God, son. Straight from the back streets of dirty Jersey, son. Lauryn Hill, son.
Oh, ain't Whitney Houston from Jersey too?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Jersey was producing some. Jersey was churning out some talent. This week we got some emails from the fans. Some people need some advice. Okay. Some people just want our opinions on things. So from we're not gonna put their names out there.
Yeah, don't do the name.
Hey Deontay and Big Cat, love your podcast. I was wondering if y'all had a chance to listen to Doechie's new album, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Would love to know your opinions. Side note, TDE is killing it this year. This young lady is from L.A.
Right.
Listen, anybody that know anything know how I feel about Doechie. Big motivation behind blowing this podcast is up. I'm trying to blow the podcast up so I can take her on a date. I'm really trying to get to a fiscally responsible level where I can shoot that shot. So when you see me pop out, just know my alligator bites aren't going to heal either.
You know what? Shoot it now. Just shoot it now.
Miss Doechie, let a young nigga take you out. Huh? Let me try to heal them alligator bites.
There we go.
Also, 10 out of 10 for that album. Let's just keep it a bean. One of the most concise, creative, conceptually rounded albums. Like, it's a 10 out of 10 lyrically. It's a 10 out of 10 conceptually. It's on brand. You know, she calls her fan base the Swamp. She does the Swamps on Swamp Saturdays or whatever. She can rap her ass off, but she can also sing. I mean, this is why we give Lauryn Hill the #1. Now, if it was up to me and I could be biased, I'd put Doechii in that top 5 just to show her, just to let her know how. Just let her know how I'm coming about her. I want you bad. Bad. All right, let's not do that.
Wipe the joke grin off your face, bro.
I'll keep my cream out the streets.
Oh my God.
No disrespect to your current girlfriend. You know, she does have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I normally don't condone putting my hands on women, but I'll beat your bitch up. I'll beat your bitch up. Okay, let's just go ahead and put that out there.
She can't fight.
She can't fight. I'm gonna put some wounds on her that won't heal. Great album. Is let's keep it a bean. We know it's ever evolving. It is currently sitting at top 5 for my top 5 albums of the year. Can't wait till December so we can run that down. We're gonna give out our own awards here.
All right.
Huh? We're gonna give out some eggs. And we're gonna do that for content creators and everything. Anybody who will accept it, we're gonna send it to you. All right. Hello, my name is Blank. I'm 19 from Texas. I'm watching your podcast on TikTok, and I've recently tuned in on YouTube because I love your perspective. For as long as I can remember, I've always attracted older guys in some cases, or in some cases, even men long before I was in college. Maybe because I was always around older black women. No, them niggas is freaks. Let's just go ahead and stop. It's not because of who you were around. You're 19. All right, you still got it's still a little squishy. Because I never really got along with the people my age because they wanted to go out and participate in things that I didn't want to participate in. I don't know. Never really entertained anyone because it was frowned upon in my household, and I was always focused on school. When I first came to the university, I had conversations with a few guys here and there, but nothing too crazy. Now I'm a junior in college. I've got the hang of university life away from home. I have some leeway. I've been more open to relationships and such. To make a long story short, this summer I started dealing with this man that's about 11 years older than me. I haven't told my family. I know that most people look at the age gap and say I'm most likely being groomed, but it honestly doesn't seem like that, and it never does. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want my people to trip out on me, but I really do like the guy. He's nice, very honest, and even though he has issues like everyone else does, he seems like a potential guy that I would like to date. He's just older than me. He has even said himself that he really doesn't know what he's doing either because I'm younger, but he likes me too. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.
All right, be very delicate with this situation.
All right, let's get a question out the way. All right. He's 11 years older than you, and you're 19. If he was 19, you'd be 8. Yo, little brother is how old?
19.
And my daughter is 7.
Crazy imagery.
Can you see them hand in hand?
Not at all.
All right. Yeah, of course it doesn't feel like you're being groomed because if you felt like you was being groomed, then you're not really being groomed, are you? I'm going to say this. There's a reason why you're not telling anybody. Okay? There's another question that you need to ask yourself. There's no 28 to 34-year-old women trying to deal with this man. Why? A 30-year-old shouldn't be telling, I don't really know what I'm doing. No, he knows it's wrong. It's not that he doesn't know what he's doing. He knows it's wrong. He knows it looks crazy. You're going to do what you want. So one day you're going to wake up out and unplug from that trauma matrix that he's finna put you through. Because he's finna isolate you from some people. He's already doing it. Nobody knows about him. So y'all are dealing with his man from an isolated space. It's just you and him. What is his living situation? Where does he work? Because a successful man, a man that's looking to settle down. Now, we're not talking about celebrities. We know they do, whatever. And it ain't right when they do it. 30-year-old man shouldn't be talking to a 19-year-old girl. I don't care how mature you are. That frontal lobe ain't fully developed.
A little soft spot there.
It's soft. To the touch. Leaves an indentation.
If I brought a 19-year-old girl home, my brother would go, what are you doing?
You dig? I'm 34. Okay? I'm 34. Now let's go 11 years back. If I bring a 23-year-old home, niggas gonna be looking at me like, what are you on?
There's nothing in common there.
Y'all have nothing in common. Besides just being alive and human. Look, I'm gonna tell you to leave that alone. Because I don't think that's in your best interest. And he probably is grooming you. But I'm also keenly aware of how adults operate. And you got the hang of university life away from home. Give some leeway for relationships. There's people at your school that are literally in the same place in life that you are. And then there's a 30-year-old who shouldn't even have time to talk to a 19-year-old.
Yeah, where do they meet?
Where do you meet? Like, what do you do? Is he the custodian at the school? What's going on? You really need to start asking yourself questions. Like, why aren't any 30-year-old women interested in him? Does he have kids? What the fuck is he doing? You think that this is something like, oh, I'm mature, and... But listen, I know what 19 is. Nobody can't tell you nothing. I know you're asking for advice, and you're probably going to do whatever you want to do regardless. Stay safe. Stay in contact with your family. Please. Okay? Because they going to trip for a reason. Okay? They're not tripping for... Nobody's trying to control your life. This shit ain't right. But you're going to proceed and do what you're going to do. And then 5 years from now, however long the digmatized plus trauma cycle wears on you, then you're going to have an aversion to men in general. And then you're going to have to work through that. I would say let's stay focused on the books. Because that nigga going to be asking for your financial aid checks pretty soon. It's just gonna get nasty, all right? I would suggest leaving that alone, but I would also, like, just from a male's perspective, like, if I don't, first of all my homies my age relatively, I don't really have no 30-year-old homeboys. And if I did, and that nigga told me he was talking to a 19-year-old, we're gonna start some interrogation. Might waterboard that nigga. Tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. When did you start talking to her? Tell us the truth. Freaky ass nigga. Now here's another parallel. This young lady, I want to first start off by saying congrats on the pod. I enjoy watching it. I enjoy your point of view. Would love to get your perspective on the situation I have. I am 28-year-old single woman with no kids. Been single for the last 2 years. Haven't had any luck finding a guy that I can really see myself with. This guy who I work with is 13 years older than me. Man, the age gap just goes up some more. Who's taken a new interest in me. It's very strange because he made it clear that he isn't attracted to black girls, but his BM is black. Let's just stop there.
Yeah, like what?
Let's just stop there. She goes on to say, my question is, should I let him be? No, nigga. He doesn't like you.
Yeah, he doesn't like you.
You're just young.
You look good.
You look good. You like the pod. You like the pod. You probably follow me on TikTok. Use your fucking noodle. He doesn't like black girls, but his BM is black, and he wants to beat. My sister, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. You shouldn't let this man in your sugar box. Let me beat. I'm just playing. At least I'm 34. That was a joke. But listen, no. What if I like the D too much and go crazy?
What? What are you asking here?
All right, my question is, should I let him be? The sexual attention is indeed brewing, but I feel like I would be going against all of my principles and morals if I do. Well, there's your answer.
Yeah. Always follow your first mind.
Follow the first mind. Follow your principles and morals. You don't have to throw that out for dick. There's other dick. Trust me. You should probably go get some other dick.
That likes black women.
That likes black women. A nigga don't like black women. Baby mama black. Trying to holler at a black girl. Made it very clear he doesn't like black women. You're already out of the equation. Now we're talking about going, yeah, there's sexual tension. What if his bald hair is gray? I would cry. Should I say YOLO and play it cool and just be friends and curve the sexual advances? Or just play it cool, just be friends, curve the sexual advances? Yes.
Yeah.
YOLO. YOLO is never followed by anything good. But ultimately, at 28, you do what you want to do. But I would say also at 28, if you had to say something goes against my morals and principles, at 28, we got to start using wisdom. Okay? Wisdom is learning from other people's mistakes without having to go through it. It goes against my morals and principles. He doesn't like black women. What, you trying to be black baby mama number 2 that he don't like? These are just things to think about. We're going to... 28. You're 28. Do whatever you want to do. Hey, episode 32. Episode 32 again. New number. 647-234-3447. That's 647-234-EGGS. Signing out. I'm your host, Deontay Kyle.
Big Gullah Gullah Cat.
Big Gullah Gullah. Big Ice Chain. This has been episode 32. We out.